Hi, I'm Kendra Bostic, co-founder and CEO of Kikori, an innovative approach that leverages the power of experience to engage students in developing social emotional learning competencies. In this video, I'll share with you why and how Kikori is different from any other approach in addressing the social emotional needs of both students and educators. At Kikori, we know the importance of belonging. Belonging is a feeling of being part of a group that values, respects, and cares for us. When students have a sense of belonging, they feel seen and heard, included and appreciated. To feel a sense of belonging means one's authentic self is welcome. But many students today don't feel a sense of belonging. Research shows a lack of belonging impacts students' academics, attendance, physical, and mental health, all of which create a negative cycle affecting long-term outcomes. The research has also proven that belonging can be fostered, and it happens through intentionally facilitating activities that help students connect with one another, build a sense of trust, and practice empathy. One of the most powerful ways to build connections is through activities involving active play and intentional reflection, which is exactly what Kikori provides. As a former school social worker and doctoral candidate, I've spent 15 years practicing and studying the effectiveness of experiential learning in cultivating caring learning environments that foster a sense of belonging. This research has led me to create an experiential social emotional learning approach, which is hands on, minds on, hearts on, in which students actively connect within themselves and with others through play and reflection. Digital programs where students' key interactions are with screens rather than with each other often rely on passive intake of information, limiting students' abilities to practice the skills needed to connect with others and develop a sense of belonging. What we're learning is a quick fix or a hands off approach to implementing SEL programs doesn't help students build trusting relationships. This will only happen through experiencing those connections, seeking to understand one another, and working through conflict. That is why the Kikori hands on, minds on, hearts on approach is so powerful. Kikori activities provide an opportunity for students to engage in purposeful play designed to elicit particular feelings, behaviors, and actions. Then, through facilitated intentional reflection, students are empowered to make connections, identify strategies, and practice skills that lead to greater connectedness and belonging. All Kikori activities follow the experiential play, reflect, connect, grow cycle. In every activity, students begin by actively engaging in purposeful play, which can be a game or a challenge, as well as participating in brain breaks that are calming or energizing. These activities can be as short as 5 minutes, or for some team building initiatives, up to 30 minutes. Because the activities involve play, students' authentic selves show up. And because it's fun, students are engaged in the learning. At the completion of the play activity, educators reflect by processing with students what happened during the activity. How did they feel? How did they act? How did what they do affect others? With that information, educators then guide students in making connections from what happened during the play experience to other times when these feelings or behaviors come up, during other classes, on recess, at lunch, at home, or in the community, helping students recognize patterns of behavior. Once connections are made and students gain self and social awareness, they can then determine how they may apply the new learning or strategies are intrinsically motivated to do so. So now that you understand what makes Kikori work, let's take a look at one activity and how easy it is for educators to lead in their classrooms. All Kikori activities can be found on our web-based platform or Kikori mobile app. Here you'll find a number of curated activities around social emotional themes, outcomes, or time of day, such as morning meeting or advisory. You can also browse by categories organized to support classrooms based on where they are in their group development. Be sure to watch our in-depth product overview that walks you step by step through all the features. Once in an activity, you can easily see all components of the Play, Reflect, Connect, Grow cycle. Here you're able to see that All My Friends has 2 energy bolts, meaning it's a moving activity, and it's 10 minutes long. This is the pre-KK variation. Within the activity, you can see any materials needed, the attributes of the activity, and group structure. Within prep, there are I can statements to help you build your student learning intentions. Within play, you can see the steps to the activity, and learn completes the cycle by giving you processing questions to help your students reflect, connect, and grow. When you finish the activity, hit Mark as Play to log the notes in your calendar. With Kikori, you don't need to be an expert in SEL to help your students create the connections, community, and belonging that builds the foundations for students to be able to learn. Leverage the power of experience using Kikori.